NaNoWriMo is a little over half over, and I'm on track with my book. I have 13 days left to write, I think, 15 chapters. I'll write 2 chapters in one day, or 1.5 chapters over a couple of days, or whatever. I'll be right on track to finish. If I don't finish, I'll just have missed it, but I'm really hoping to complete actually on the 30th. The most recent incident that I had in the writing that caused me some issues was I had a chapter that I was going to write where it was 2 women talking about faith. This is difficult for me for a couple of reasons. The main reason that my protagonist, my narrator, speaks with a feminine voice, female voice, is because, as I told you before, these are pastiche of the Nero Wolfe stories, and the Nero Wolfe stories were pastiche of Sherlock Holmes. The Sherlock Holmes stories were told through the voice of a narrator. The Nero Wolfe stories were also told through the voice of a narrator, first person. I wanted to carry that tradition on, and I also wanted to make my narrator the offspring of the narrator in Nero Wolfe stories. But in order to do that, I had to have the narrator have a different last name than the one from the Nero Wolfe stories. And the only way I could do that was to make her a woman who was divorced, or had been married, and not that she had to be divorced, but she had to have been married and not just divorced. So she has somebody else's last name, which is how I was able to avoid having her have the same last name as the narrator from the Nero Wolfe stories. But at any rate, that left me with the problem of having to write from a female POV, which is difficult considering I'm not female. And it becomes especially difficult when I have to write from her point of view and have her having a discussion with somebody else with a different female point of view. So I have 2 female points of view. I have to write in female voice. I have to write with a feminine point of view. I have to make sure that everything I describe, even body language and gestures, are fitting with something that a woman would naturally do. So what I end up having to do after I write the books is I have to find women to read them for me and give me feedback. And so far the feedback's all been positive on that line, but I've never actually had another woman writer read the stories and give me her feedback. And that's not quite true. I did have an exchange on the first book, and that woman gave me some, somebody I found through authorsden.com, and she gave me some very helpful information. But at any rate, November 30th is coming up soon. I'll probably not do another video until either the 30th or just shortly after to let you know how everything came out. So.